1988. B8. Be Mexican American spending summer in Mexico. Dad warned me since childhood it's dangerous to be out in the fields or in graveyards alone, especially at night. Grew a childhood fear of magic being real and alive in Mexico and elsewhere. Out in the countryside and it's dark out, no electricity, only oil lamps, and I didn't know how to work one, so just hanging out on the front porch in the moonlight. Hear bugs being kinda loud. Louder than usual, actually. Hear steps. More than one person. Very close. There's no way I couldn't hear them sooner, when they were farther. Look around panicking. No voices, no banter, just shuffling. Gets louder, sounds like a fucking mob. Get up and run inside, trip a few times and psyching myself out thinking I was suddenly in a horror movie and every stumble meant death. Close and lock the door. Grab fireplace poker that lie next to the doorway and run into my room. Close the door, no lock. Window facing moon, the room is pretty well lit to adjusted eyes. Facing door for a long time with poker over shoulder like a baseball bat, hear nothing. Feel slightly at ease. Walk over to bed, about to let myself fall onto it. Look out of window at last moment. A lady draped in a headscarf peering in. Land on bed, feel super vulnerable and jolt, let go of poker. She remained staring at me. She started showing her teeth. Not smiling. What the shit? A guy with a beard comes from the other side, whispering to her. Notices her staring in. Turns to window. Sees me. Starts baring his teeth too. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Too scared to shout. Everyone else in house still asleep. He lifts up his hand and starts pressing and inspecting the window, lightly banging on it. Looks like he's going to open it. What do? Holding my breath, pretty much just waiting for him to open or break the window like a pussy. Think these people are going to get in, drag me by my ankles, all the way to hell. Remember poker. Fuck common sense. Pick it up and run to the window. Smash the poker into the pane closest to the guy. Close eyes reflexively from glass and noise. Open them. Both people gone. Not a sound other than the wind getting in and crickets being loud. Lights turn on in the house. Dad and uncle come into my room, ask why the door is closed. Ask what have I been doing. See the window. Dad flips out. Dad starts shouting at me. Ask me what was I thinking. Tell him in English that there were people outside staring at me. His eyes go wide and he shuts up. Uncle confused, no speaks English. My dad grabs me by the elbow and shouts at uncle to gather everybody in the kitchen. Dad mutters something really quick. Uncle shouts everyone to wake up, get up, hurry up, etc. etc. Of 10 family members, 6 end up in kitchen, the other 4, dad plus uncle plus 2 old cousins, go out with a hunting rifle and an old service revolver, and a couple shovels. They are gone for 10 minutes, which is a super long time when trying to tell mom and other females what happened. Gossip occurs, and shit-eating aunt who likes to rile us up tells us kids it was the Lorona and her husband. La Lorona is no joke, me and young girl cousin legit scared at that point. Mom and other aunt tell her off, say that's overboard. Guys return back. Nothing. They'll look again in the morning, but nothing was stolen, no cars or tools or chickens or anything. We all decide to stay up, fuck sleeping. Coffee and bread passed around and ideas are exchanged about what that shit may have been. Thieves come up, spirits come up, again La Llorona comes up. Skinwalkers even come up. Sun comes up. The whole family goes out and checks everything. Blood outside my window, uncle missed it? My mom audibly worries. Go on with day. Nothing else happens as we stay for a few more nights, uncle and cousin and dad alternate guard duty. Except on the last night. Newspaper brought from nearest big town warns country folk about marauding bands of hyper-poor people. Break into barns and farmhouses and kill owners, take as much shit as they can carry, and leave back to somewhere in the hills. Dozen people from a couple farmhouses dead already, only a native farmhand who killed an intruder and drove himself to his town lived long enough to say what happened. But shitty doctor couldn't keep him alive. Apparently that was my dad's first and only guess as to who those people were. I asked him about it years later and asked what he told my uncle that night. MFW, he said, I saw Gitanos and my uncle instantly knew what to do. I look up what Gitanos are in English. Gypsies.